Hmm. Sometimes you just gotta love your coffee. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I have my coffee. This devotional is about, because this is a faith-based channel, so if you don't like faith, if you don't like God, if you don't love faith, if you don't love God, change that. That's not for you. Or if it is for you, then you're here because God wants you to hear something. Because this can be a witnessing channel as well. How do you see yourself? How do we see ourselves? Sometimes we see ourselves as not worthy, not good enough, or we're prideful and we're like, we're the best, we're all there is, ain't no one better than me. So, how do you see yourself? And what is the good one? Is it good to be, ain't no one better than me, I'm the best? I mean, we gotta have self esteem, right? But then there's a self esteem that, we don't wanna appear too not humble, just like, oh, I'm the best, ain't no one better than me, get away from me, you know, can't touch this, I'm the best, can't get better than me. Or like a job working as a team, we're all one, we all work together, we all get the job done. Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. Philippians 4:8. So in Philippians 4:8, and we're having this study, and we're going to go and do what we got to do. Because what we put our minds to and what we think and we think of, we're going to think about the news and that person died, and you're gonna be down. You're gonna be like, oh my gosh, all this sadness, all this death. You you have to think upon, what does it say? Happy things honorable, pure, lovely, wonderful things. Do not think about things of this world. The earthly things will pull you down. Sometimes we can be the hardest on ourselves. That is the truth. Me is the pinpoint right there. I am the hardest on myself. You see this little marker right here? It's going to highlight that because you know what? This is me to a T. I am hard on myself. I compare myself. I've gotten better. I've not compared myself in a while. Maybe sometimes I do, but don't notice it. Or if I do, I'm like, oh, look what I'm doing. Your head's lower. Because at your work, you do your best. You do and go do what you got to do and got to do what you got to do. Make people happy, smile, and make the day good. You don't just go in there and go, let's get ready. Come on, let's go. No, you get ready, you build a connection, you make contact, you make them laugh, you make someone happy, smile. You make their bed, get them dressed, you get them breakfast, and you make it a good day. You don't just rush here, rush there, get this, get that. When we don't get everything done that we wanted to, when we're late for an appointment meeting, now that's important. When we don't get everything done that we wanted, like, oh my gosh, I need to get this, and this done. It's good to have plans. It's good to say what we want to do. But if we get one done and we don't get 5 done or 10 done, don't beat yourself up and be like, oh my gosh, I only got one thing done. Say, hey man, I got one thing done and that's enough. I'm tired, I don't want to do no more, whatever. Give yourself grace. And then tomorrow's a new day, if God gives it to us. And guess what? We'll get those done tomorrow. And if we're not here, we're not here. Something happens to us by the Lord saying, hey man, your days are numbered and He knows where our last day is. He knows when we're born, our last day. So make in between the best days ever. Someone always said that each day is the best day of your life. Why wait for Christmas to be the best day? Why wait for your vacation to be the best day? Why wait till you're not working or you're retired to be the best day? You may not make it there. God may be like, I ain't going to have you make it there. But you don't know your days and you don't know that. So why are you not making today the best day of your life. Not your retirement, not the future, not, you know, make it today your best day of your life. Why don't we get everything done that we wanted to? Give yourself grace. When you're late for an important meeting, give yourself grace. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. But give yourself grace. This is just me, what I've experienced, and I had to give myself grace. I'm just saying my own personal experiences, and I'm putting it out there so people can learn from that and grow with that and do the same thing. And go to work happy with a smile and giving grace. Even when people at work are mean, are evil, are negative, you be the opposite. You be different. People will notice the difference. God's light will shine in you. Before you know it, the negative self-talk starts spinning out of control. Like I just said, negative talk at work, it starts spinning out of control. We tell ourselves we're failing at life. I said that yesterday. I was having a bad day yesterday. I didn't touch this YouTube. I didn't come on here because I wanted to be positive. I was having a bad day. I would love you, Grandma. Where's my mom? My mom's in heaven. But I felt like a failure. I felt bad last night. And I do Uber Eats, and I get paid doing that and dropping things off, food. I ordered Uber Eats. I paid $40 to have pizza brought to me. That's how low I was. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? Paying for someone to bring me food? This is what I do. It's ridiculous. $40. Out of my mind. Crazy. All because I was down, feeling like a failure, no good. Oh my gosh. We can't accomplish. But God says in the Bible what? Have a down day, and what comes in the morning? Or what comes the next day? Joy. Or maybe not the next day, maybe the next 2 or 3 days. Maybe joy don't come for 5 days. We can't accomplish the task in front of us. We're not pretty enough. So we can't accomplish, my little handy dandy highlighter, we can't accomplish the task in front of us. We're not pretty enough. We're not good enough. Everyone on earth knows we're worthless. Guess what? It doesn't matter what everyone thinks about us. It doesn't matter what my son's friends think of him. It doesn't matter what anyone at work thinks of me. The only thing that matters is what God thinks of us. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks of us. But everybody has an opinion, but everyone also has a butt crack. We all have them, and we all have butt cracks. And we're not good enough, and everyone on earth knows we're worthless. And there couldn't be anything further from the truth. Maybe it's time to start building ourselves up so we don't fall for the lies. And yesterday that was just Satan going, you're down, you're no good, and I'm beating myself up, man, that was horrible. And then my son gets down because I'm down because he wants his mom happy. So, but he knows that we're all human and he's going to get down, I'm going to get down, we're going to have bad days, good days. That's the way their life is. Well, how do we do this? Enter Jesus. He sees beyond any faults. He sees beyond my faults. You see in yourself. So Jesus sees beyond any faults you see in yourself. He wants you to give yourself grace. Didn't we just talk about that? We just talked about giving ourselves grace. I just said that. The same grace he gives you. When we know our worth and whose we are, we can stand firm and stand against the negative self-talk. When you start to believe the lies, like I did yesterday, woo, I was having a pity party. Remember, God says that you are beautiful, handsome, whatever you are, inside and out. He says you are one of a kind. He treasures you. Everyone says, yeah, Jenny, you are one of a kind. They ain't kidding. I am one of a kind. I have to leave. My parent is coming. All right. He values you. You are valued. You are valued. And He created you in His image. When we remember those truths, we can choose to live in the light of Jesus. Each moment of the day we choose how we react to situations. We can't choose what happens to us. We can't choose what happens to us for what people think of us. We don't. Someone thinks something to me, good or bad. I can't help it. I can't help how people think of me. I'm a goody goody. I'm a telltale. No. But if something's wrong, if someone's doing wrong, yeah, I'm gonna speak up because wrong is wrong, right is right. So, and eventually, it's not everyone always gets caught anyway. But we can choose how we react to those. Okay, that's true. All right, we can't choose how people think of us. We can't. People think of us. They can, like I said, they all have an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has a butt crack, right? So what people think of us, not to bother us, because everyone has an opinion. But we can choose how we react to it. That happens in marriage too. Not married, but everyone can choose how we react to it. People at work make comments, do things. I can react bitterly, I can react angrily, or I can react in love. I choose my reaction. I don't choose how they think of me. I don't choose about them. I can only control my reaction. It's all we can control. The next time you hear yourself going down on a path of negative self-talk like yesterday, ask God to take those thoughts out of your head and then watch as He shines light in the darkness and changes your frown into a smile. You got this. The next time you're faced with negative self-talk, ask God to turn it around. Remind yourself of who God says you are. And instead of getting angry or sad, let His light shine through you. The best thing we can put on in the morning is a smile. Not many people wear a smile to work. When we are thankful and grateful, we can start to see the beauty in our lives rather than focusing on, well, what went wrong. Today, I challenge you to live in the present moment instead of the past. Do not live in the past. In a car, the rear view mirror is small, the front window is big. Why? We have to look at the front window where we're not in the back window, not in the little mirror to go backwards. That's why it's small. Speak only positive self-talk and think only of the beautiful gifts God gave you. So, very good life lesson. Hopefully we live it, we read it, we live it, and we don't forget it. It's like going to church. Don't just go to church. Go to church, live it, and make it a lifestyle. As an example of my children, one didn't graduate, one sitting being enabled. You know what? I used to be like so downhearted on myself. I had to realize, hey, pray for him and let God bring him out of his pit and what he's doing. And God will restore him and bring him to his senses. All I gotta do is what my mom did, and what my mom would be doing is praying. His grandma. Have a great night.